It was time to go back to Chesterfield to see how my armour was getting on.
Right, so, moment of truth.
X-curtains.
Yes, I think I have some X curtains that will do the job. Oh, so shiny. There's the fan on the side of the knee there. And some lovely fluting. And topped off with some nice leather with the holes for lacing it to the arming doublet.
Shall we just show you how it moves?
Mm-hmm.
That'll actually bend more than your leg.
Yes, yes.
The greave for the lower right leg.
All shiny with its hinges, top and bottom. Cut down and rounded off. And buckles in brass there. And a fancy rivet. Oh, and a little bit of brass work at the top to hold another strap.
That holds the lower lame strap from your leg.
Right.
Stops it coming up, riding up onto your hamstrings and stuff.
And he'd made matching bits for the other leg. Thoughtful.
Have you ever made two of the same side accidentally?
Oh, many times.
Really?
Many times. That's me age, you know.
Quite a big gap on the inside round the back of the thigh, which will enable me to ride a horse.
Should you ever wish to?
Should I wish to? You've got to try at least once, haven't you?
I think so.
I found myself just staring at it.
Right, well, we're going to have to try these on.
You can cut these down, but obviously if you cut it down, it makes it harder to pull when you put it on.
Yeah.
What will happen is that will drop like that after time, and all these straps will drop down.
Right, as they get supple
Yes,
with use.
absolutely.
Okay, so this really needs to be
There.
given a bit of a
Yeah.
upward pull on it. Oh, right, so we've got domed brass rivets here on this top bit, which is articulated like that.
It's all on sliding rivets.
All right, so yes, it slides
it
up and
falls
down,
down as well as moves forward.
Yeah. Does this back bit? Oh no, the back bit doesn't.
No, it doesn't need to.
Ooh, bargain.
Now, at the moment, this feels very light, but I imagine it all adds up. You put the whole lot on, it'll start to feel heavy, but at the moment, this really doesn't. So what's hitting what there?
You're going to get chafing. If we need to, we can take a little bit off of that. This is why you're here for a fitting. When you fasten up there,
Yep.
it pulls the weight off the top of there. So
Right.
that pin is really important. And you see that on Milanese, English, on Gothic. You see that pin on everyone. Without that pin, you'd get twist and all sorts. So that's really important. So, but obviously I can't put it in until you've got the leg armour on and we can see where everything fits. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to mark an hole
All right.
so I can put that pin in for you.
The arming doublet would really help here
Yes.
to get, so I'm having to do what I think the arming doublet would be doing, which is giving a constant
it's,
little pull at the top here.
That's more secure, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it feels less wobbly, yeah. So, let's try again. Yes, I mean, obviously, yeah, because you need to go through that, don't you?
Absolutely.
Is there a particular knee that you go down?
No.
Is it right knee or left knee? No,
It's up to you.
either knee.
Whichever one's not arthritic.
God's not that. God's not that fussy. Huh?
Get it to where it's comfortable for you.
Well, I suppose it's the bending of the knee.
That's the main thing.
Maybe
There.
I should do it with the knee bent. Maybe.
Yeah,
Is that better?
Right. Just
I
drop your leg.
can actually. Oh.
Excellent.
Ah.
That's as good as you're going to ever get. Let's put that pin in now. Just hold that steady there.
This.
Yeah.
And when he nods his head.
It's it. Perfect.
So there's an interesting technique you use there, Dave.
What?
You use the ball to start the rivet and not the flat head as most people would.
We've kept the idea going through the entire armour.
Right.
So, yeah, if we can do this on
That's
back.
not exactly symmetrical, is it?
No, it's not. No. But when it's on the breastplate, you'll see why. And you'll see it's on the leg armour too.
And I've got a cobbler's last, which I've used many times.
Ah, yes.
I can do rivets on that.
Real men have got cobblers last.
I've already got Siegfried's funeral march in my head.
There's something else in it when it's on.
I suppose I'm going to have to kneel on the half surface one of these
Scratch
days.
them.
Well,
Do you want a curtain? Do you want a curtain? Do you need-
well, you know, am I going to
You need to
treat
kneel.
these? I
In
don't.
my workshop, you are.
Okay, right, fair enough. All right.
It is a good point.
For the Tuesday.
Oh,
Thank you, Sir Francis. Okay, so actually, I'm not putting. Right, so I'm trying on my new leg armour here over the authentic woolen medieval hose, and I can honestly say that as I bend down, the most uncomfortable thing is the medieval hose, which is riding really uncomfortably down my back, and yes, having trouble riding up on the inside of the actual metal bit is more comfortable than the wool underneath it. So there you go. That's how well made these legs are. Yeah, there's a slight. Where is it? Yeah, it's the same bit again.
yeah, we've not done that yet.
Same bit biting in. Last minute alterations here. Just before Dave put the breastplate onto me, I noticed that there was a large bolt sticking directly into about that bit of me. So he's making an adjustment. There was no interchangeability, so if you needed a new
100%.
nut,
In fact,
you'd have to make a new bolt as
I
well.
think that's
Just
one of
watch-
the
watch what happens
interesting
here.
things. It's only in what I'd consider recent times when nuts and bolts were standardised and were interchangeable. Very recently.
The 1/4-inch Whitworth.
Right.
Yes.
Bolt of the British Empire.
Let me just show you that, Wally. Just tell me when you can see.
Oh yeah, I can see. Yeah, so tilt down a bit, down a bit, down a bit. There we go. Yeah. Glorious, glorious. It looks very, very nice indeed. I am a little. I see. So there's actually not a huge amount. There's actually that you can see there, the bottom of the fold and the top of the. There's actually a bit of depth. So this is not actually. There's not a huge amount of redundancy. There's not a huge
No,
amount of layering.
Now then, when you're sat on an horse,
Yeah.
you can see where it comes into play. The tasset actually covers the gap from the leg armour to the bottom of the fold. So that is a plate to take that gap away.
Yeah, and that'll move.
And obviously
Well,
it's extremely flexible, so if you're on an horse you can get
Yeah.
that sort of movement. But let me tell you, the way that breastplate fits.
The fit around here is, as was the case last time, is just really glorious. I can feel there's air obviously there,
Yeah.
but we want that.
Yes.
I still have this smack onto my. You can see my feel my
yeah,
very bony
yeah.
collarbone, and that's still.
Oh, you have got a quite pronounced collarbone.
I
haven't
have
you?
a very pronounced bony
Well,
collarbone.
what
yeah.
I'm going to do is I'm going to take that out a little bit for you. But I'll make a note in chalk on there. That's unreal. I didn't realise.
I did.
Yeah, but I didn't think it was that bad. And if this is problem,
That is
a
quite
problem.
definitely uncomfortable. If I got hit there,
Yeah.
it would just break
Well,
my collarbone.
What I can do is take that off there. So that is underneath and leather goes on the top of that. If that doesn't work next time, I'm going to take it off to there.
That's a shame, isn't it? Because that's
Well, it'll be covered anyway. Your pauldron
True.
covers it.
True.
You don't see it.
True, but it is. part of, when just looking at that piece, it is a significant part of the shape of that nice, elegant
Well,
piece.
it is, and it isn't. I mean, if you look at some of the 15th century ones, they're actually straight, and the straps come off, and then you've got this edge here.
Yes.
So it's, you know, it's not a big problem. If it means it's a lot more comfortable for you to wear, then we're going to do that.
Could it go sort of zoop and then?
I'm going to try and do that.
Right.
Put a tunnel in there for you. If that doesn't work properly, then I'm going to take it off.
Okay.
And push this edge out slightly so that it won't bite in it at all. Once there's a leather strap on there, or I don't know whether we put buckle or leather strap on there for best for you. Probably leather strap, so there's nothing solid on that clavicle.
Right.
Can you get a camera around here?
When the fluting is done, this is going to be so pretty.
Where it fits in the small of my back, that feels very nice indeed.
No builder's crack on show?
That's good to know. Okay.
It fits so well, you've got to get it bang on.
But when I get my beer belly...
Oh, don't do that.
Oh, well...
That's why I can't have any armour.
Oh, you can.
I could turn it upside down.
I made some for a guy. They were a 54 chest and a 50 waist.
Yeah,
But I tell you what,
I've got 52.
At least it was that way around.
you know, they called him Volvo when he got it on.
And this was the current state of progress. Next trip would be for the arms and shoulders.
Perfect.
Have you decided
So
on
it
the
is,
helmet?
or...
It lines up perfect.
Okay, grand.
I never doubted it. Yes, I did.
Lindybeige!